M.Reck TV. This M.Reck TV content is sponsored by thestreamboss.com. Get all your new TV shows, favorite movies, and everything from here. Sports, pay-per-view, go to thestreamboss.com.
What up, what up, what up? You know who it is, SP the Ghost, LOX, D-Block, and right now you're checking out Unsung Heroes. Yeah, you want to see the dopest interviews, dopest artists, ill content, you know what it is, Unsung Heroes. Right now you are tuned in to M.Reck TV.
Hey, yo, mic check 1 2. Y'all know what it is, man. Another great show on the Unsung Heroes. I'll be your boy, DJ Moeskieno, alongside with my brother, DJ Superior. You know what it is. My other brother, M.Reck, on M.Reck TV. And today's special guest, y'all know what it is, man, Styles P.
What up, what up, what up?
Salute.
Salute, love is love.
Yeah.
All right.
The heart is out and all that.
Gentlemen, what's up? How y'all feel?
Feeling great, my brother.
Great, man.
Appreciate
Yes,
you tapping in and all that. You know what I mean?
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah. So, let's get into this album. Styles, you dropped the album, what's that? The 28th of January, right?
Yeah, last month. Well, 2 months ago now.
It's 2 months now?
2 months.
I mean,
Well, this is the new
it's
month tomorrow.
about to be March, so still a month though.
Today's the 28th of February.
Yeah,
So that's a month. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's brand new. That's still brand new.
Yeah.
Man,
definitely.
30 days, man. Come on, man. That's brand new. Now, you decided to call the album, how do you pronounce the name? I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah.
Penultimate.
Now, I was listening to the album, the joint Strain. Wow.
Thank you.
I was vibing to that joint, man. I was really locking in. Of course, Death Before Dishonor. Oh, man. And speaking on that title right there, it's a lot going on in hip hop, man. And it kind of like correlates to that. I don't know if you want to touch on that or, because, that's the single, right? Correct?
Yeah, Death Before Dishonor, definitely.
Okay. Now, let's go into the vibe of that record. Who produced that, Styles?
The Brady Watt, the dude singing on it.
Nice. Nice. Now, when you writing your music, how long is that process, Styles?
I don't write, so
Okay, got you.
it's a fail out process. Some days I make a song extremely fast, and some days it takes me to a whole day. It really depends how I'm feeling, the mood. It's never the same for me, to be honest with you.
Gotcha.
It's always a lot of things play part in when you're making a song. How much you ate, how much you slept, how high you are, how's the day going, how you feeling, what your brainwave is on. So it's always different for me, to be honest with you.
Got you. How many joints you got in this project?
13, I believe.
13.
Got you. Yeah. Now, when you're doing the album, is it a set time? Like, say, for instance, we in February. Do you plan to have the album done in 60 days or you just go with the flow?
Not really. I go with the flow. I mean, I set a personal goal for myself. And when I say I want to complete the album, just so I know I'm working and I'm on point in what I'm doing. But I never go over the time, but if I do, I wouldn't stress myself anyway, because you're making art. When you're making art, you just want to focus on the art and what feels comfortable. Like, you know what I mean? There's times I'll be in the middle of the album. One thing I do is from start to finish, I listen to whatever the first song I made. Then when I make the second, the next day I'm listening to both of them. Then I make the third. Then I hear the third, hear all three. Yeah. So that's pretty much my process. And then sometimes I take a week off and pick something to read, or just find something that could switch my vibe and my tone, or just where I'm going creatively.
Got you. Now, outside of your music and I guess the Locks and other D Block members' music, what gets you in the zone?
Honestly, Marvin Gaye.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
I listen to Marvin and I listen to like I call it 80s cokehead music. Yeah, I listen to a lot of 1980s shit and you know, I'm a very it's actually funny if you like if I showed you my top 25 most played songs, none of them are rap.
Wow. Wow.
None of them are.
Give me four of them.
Yeah.
Marvin Gaye, Alabama Shakes, Billy Idol, Curtis Mayfield, James Brown.
Okay.
I like Kings of Leon. I like the Lumineers. I like Tove Lo.
Nice.
I like a lot of shit.
Oh,
Look, not to cut you off, but what was the mindset for the Haunted House joint?
Oh, I was feeling ghostly that day. My shout out to my brother Bo. He made the beat. He engineers. He shoot. Actually, what's crazy is the Bo shot Def the Designer. He made the video. But he produced Haunted House. So he's I work with him as an engineer. He shoots my videos. He's multi-talented dude. So Haunted House, he played the producer engineer role, and I like to lyrically go places, to be honest with you. I like to just get my shit off, I guess, so to say.
yes, sir.
On this project, Styles, was it different producers on this project? Or
It's like, it's my son did a joint, Vinny Idol, Days of the Machine, my man Perb. There ain't too many producers on this one though. Maybe 4 or 5.
Okay.
Got you.
Yeah, I didn't even know your son was doing beats. I didn't know that.
Yeah, my son produced on pretty much all my past few albums, like my past. And we have a project together called Generational Excellence. And he produced on Dimebag, Nickelbag, this album, the album before this album, the album before that album. So anytime you hear me say "No, what's up?" that's my son.
Oh, all right. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Yo, Styles, how many albums you got, man? You got a lot of albums.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I think like 17.
Damn.
Some shit like that.
He got Gangster and a Gentleman, Time is Money, Super Gangster, Master of Ceremony, The World's the Most Hardest MC, Float, Phantom and the Ghost, A Wise Guy and the Wise Guy, G Ghost, G Host, Dimebag, and SP the Ghost. Yeah, he got a lot of albums.
Yeah.
Hold on. Don't forget.
Body of work is crazy.
Yeah, body work is crazy. But don't forget, Styles did a collab album with Havoc. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I got a collab with Havoc. I got a collab with Dave East. I got a collab with Burner. I had a few collab projects too. I work a lot. Safe to say.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
You did something with Big Pun's son too.
Chris Rivers. Yep.
Yeah.
Shouts to him.
Word.
Don't forget the Green Ghost Project.
Yep. Me and Green Lantern.
Green Lantern. Yeah.
Me and Scram Jones got a project. Float. Yeah, I work.
Got you. Let's talk about the Grammys. You was at the Grammys. Y'all performed.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was one of for me, definitely that was one of the highlights of my career, just from being around my peers, all of the old legends, to sit with them, talk with them, chat, and feel that energy of them just all in one place was really, really amazing. And You know, something I definitely will never ever forget.
Oh, oh. Now, it's some OG legends that fell away that they wasn't a part of that. You know,
Yeah,
any words for them?
nah. I get it. I respect why people would feel like that. You know, because even being there was like, I guess sometimes shit don't hit you till you actually in somewhere and you get an experience. So I forgot. I just kept hearing, "Oh, this is crazy. Should have been part of this 50." And I wasn't thinking about it like that at the time. I really wasn't. I was just, enjoying the atmosphere and what was going on. Then it kind of hit me what was going on when I seen rehearsal, and then it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, oh shit, because you think about it, hip hop is 50 years old and we're celebrating. I'm like, the next monumental one would be 75 or 100 years, which even if it is in another 25 years, it'll probably be computerized, drones, 3D, not in person. And I definitely won't be around for the 100 one, but so it was just great to be a part of history. And even with people chiming in, mad that they wasn't there, made me really appreciate being there. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like, shit, we made the cut.
Word.
You know what I mean?
A lot of
Hey,
niggas,
y'all was called to be there, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
a lot of niggas ain't make that cut though.
Yeah, we made that cut. So
God bless them. God bless them, though. God bless them.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Now,
I think though, but L did shout in the beginning. It should have been more people. They'll go for it next time and this and that. He did acknowledge, but anyway, you got to think about it. If we would have put everybody there, if everybody was there that should have been there, that needed to be a show in itself, not at the Grammys.
Correct.
So I was there, so fuck it, man.
Gotcha.
Word up. Yeah.
On the Grammys, a lot of course, rappers over the course of time felt like the Grammys never really acknowledged hip hop in its proper, respect. What you got to do to that?
That's definitely the truth.
Okay.
That's definitely the truth. But they did this year.
Sure.
They did this year. So, even for me, like even seeing Chuck D. I mean, that's who gives a fuck about a goddamn Grammy.
Word.
To see him there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it
I was
kind of.
shocked he was there. I was shocked he was there.
Word.
But it was a big moment. It was hip hop's 50. They acknowledging it now. With me, I'm the person. I walk a fine line between we make our culture and what it is. So I don't really concern myself with accolades other than that comes from other MCs in the streets loving you. Like, it's dope, it's appreciated, but I don't get caught up on that shit as much as everybody else does, to be honest with you.
So quick question. How long do we actually hold on to that? Like, we ain't dealing with the Grammys no more. You know what I mean? How long do we hold on to that grudge? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, I mean, it's not, I don't even look like holding on to a grudge. I look like we always looking for acknowledgement from people other than ourselves. We're us acknowledging each other is good enough. Like, I doubt hip hop means to the Grammys what it means to us.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So to hold them to that caliber of as it should be, that's kind of where we get caught up in worrying about what other people are doing instead of worrying about what the culture in the community's doing.
And if you think about it, like we just named the albums that he did. If he does music, he's a workhorse. I know that personally. You know what I'm saying? And when he's doing music, Styles ain't doing no music for no damn awards. You know what I'm saying? He's just doing music to be doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Fact. Damn, I forgot my train of thought.
At the end of At the end of the day, man, a calm wolf is still a wolf. God damn it.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes.
Real talk. Here goes my thought. The real awards would be the Video Music Box Awards. Not to take away from the Grammys, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So I told Ralph McDaniels anytime he want to do that, I would help him.
Yeah.
He said,
Uncle
"No."
Ralph, that's my guy too.
Yeah.
That's my guy. But that is my award sometimes, to be acknowledged by Uncle Ralph, Rakim, Chuck D, KRS,
Yes, sir.
all the greats who came before me, Tribe. That for me, that's more than an award. Like, you know what I mean? You live this shit. You could break an award. Like, you know what I mean? You could throw an award out the window. You could build up your own award, but the real award and reward is when your peers and respect your craftsmanship.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Matter of fact, who was your influences, Styles?
Rakim definitely, Cool G Rap, KRS, Kane, EPMD, De La, Tribe, Light, Latifah, Chill Rob G, Masters of Ceremony, Slick Rick, Stetsasonic, Ultramagnetic. The list goes on. The list goes on. Whoever was before me and made a fucking dope song, whether it was an album or a dope song, I think, hip hop is energy, and but my 4 grandmasters, Kane, Cool G, Rakim, and Chris.
That's mean right there.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yo, Kane used to hang out in Yonkers, Rec. He used to be out. Yeah, we had a spot called Authors, and he used to hang out there, chill and stuff. So
yeah, for me, those are my grandmasters. But it's plenty of masters, and people. God bless Plug 2, De La Soul. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I get to speak. I don't know Plug 2 very well, but I know Plug 1 very well, and we communicate, go back and forth. So just to be in this thing of ours is something amazing for me.
Now, we got to talk this Billboard top 50 rappers. You got to do that. Now, I didn't go through that list because I don't really, go off what they saying, but being that everybody making it a big deal, Styles, you got to be on that list, right?
I don't think I'm on the list.
Don't say that.
I'm not sure. I didn't.
I think the Locks is on the list though. They got to be on that list.
Right now, I'm at. Hold on. I'm gonna see. We gotta make.
Because I didn't look at it neither. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Look,
I didn't even bring it up.
Be honest, I can't stand them goddamn lists, man.
Yeah,
they be biased as hell.
Yo, hold on. They got Kiss at 46. Oh, they wilding.
I don't think they did an order though. I think they just.
Nah, they did an order.
I look at it like this. Like, I don't even know who made the list, and I'm pretty sure whoever. I seen a group of people that they said made the list on a post, but even so with this, I don't really get caught up in that, to be honest with you. Like, I've been at the top of the list, I've been on the bottom of the list, I've been not on the list. One, when people are making up a list, if you don't have my background, you're not familiar with it, you don't know it, you didn't live that kind of life, I'm probably not the MC for you. And I don't MC in a way that's broadly for the world. Like, you either like me or you don't like me. You love me or you don't love me. My style is my style. So how, like I said, if somebody, they live the life of, just say, a Cosby lifestyle.
Come on.
How they gonna relate to what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I shouldn't be their favorite person, or like, you know what I mean? And music is made for who you make it for, and who vibes with you, and who's fucking with you. Like, you know what my title is? The hardest out. So, I'm a lot of rappers' favorite rapper, and that's good enough for me. You know what I mean?
Definitely, King. So with that hardest out title, besides yourself, who else you could put in that category?
For my time period, I would say Beans.
Well, yeah.
I would say Beans.
Yeah.
50's a couple years later, but he falls under the hard shit too. I think, you know, people that you know, they saying hard shit and you could feel like, you know, what they saying is believable when you hear it. Like, you know what I mean? So for me, I would say Beans and 50.
Gotcha. What about like Pusha T?
Pusha T is hard, but he fly. Like, you know what I mean? He's a super fly. I think when I say the hardest, I mean strictly gritty. Like, you know what I mean? Strictly, like you feel, like I said, like you feel
unapologetic and don't care.
Yeah, like, you know.
When he said he shoot a nigga in the face till his gun turned to tar, I said something wrong with this nigga. Something's wrong with this nigga, yo.
I have. Forgive me. You know.
Nah, we love that shit.
Look, man. I seen you perform at BB King's years ago, bro. And you had a gallon of Henny, and Sheik was on the side. You had a blunt in your mouth, and you just started. I don't know how you remembered all this shit that you was saying. And that's when I had a newfound respect. Other than listening to all the mixtapes on the streets, the cool joints. But when you perform like that, you said I lost it.
Yeah, man. We like that stage.
Yeah.
And the show we did with him in Providence, we did up there because we opened up for him, my group Rowdy City, and that one was a great show too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like to give people their money's worth.
Yeah, but I say that to say this because when people be like, "Yo, Jada held it down in the verses," I say y'all didn't even get the rest of the crew because I seen what you can do personally. I said they didn't see what you can do. Like you could have did that too.
We had a good time. Everybody played their part, man. Kiss, you know, that's the second verses anyway. That's part of being in a group anyway.
Yeah.
You know, it was his night to catch the it was his night to he did it before. He led the way. He's holding the group down. He's supposed to do that.
Right.
He's supposed to have it, and we was just having a good time. You know what I mean?
Me and Mo had a discussion. I don't know if you seen our show because we had Snipe up here too. Ghost.
Okay.
Snipe,
that's my brother.
Snipe did the show and stuff, and he was speaking on all the stuff that's going on and gave his point of view. But when me and Mo was talking, because I told Mo, I said, Mo, you know what would be a great thing? I said, I don't think he would do it, but I said if he wanted to, it would be great to see Styles in the verses by itself with somebody. So I was like, that would be dope.
That's gonna be a hard one. Who
but I don't think he's even interested in stuff like that. But we was talking about it though.
It would have only made sense with Beans, me versus Beans. Yeah, that would be pretty much.
Didn't I say that, Mo?
You said it,
Mo. I said that.
Yeah.
Yo, Ghost. I said that. I said. I said Ghost with anybody. Ghost verse. And then I gave another scenario. I said, I said Beans and Freeway, Ghost and Luch. I said, do that. I gave two scenarios. I said, that's the only scenario that'll work. There's nobody else for that scenario. I even hit Swiss up. I text Swiss and told him that. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, Styles, if that was to happen, you open to it? Styles versus Beans in the verses?
I'm always open to stuff, but I love Beans. That's my brother. Like, you know what I mean? I would feel it would be unfair because of what's happening with his throat. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And I love like, you know how people are over the computer,
right?
And what it is, because you know that's the only thing. But Beans is one of my favorite MCs. Period. I've listened to him for years. Always motivates me to go hard in the paint. But like I'm trying to heal people, man.
Yeah.
Like I get a little too hyped when there's challenges, and I get a little reckless. So you know.
Yeah.
But you
Nah,
know
but
what's crazy?
Yonkers, we always loved beans. We love beans. We love mob style. We love different stuff up in YO. You know what I'm saying? We always followed the hard stuff and whatever. But go ahead, Rec. What you saying?
Yeah, because when Styles said he always loved beans, so it must have been hard when y'all had that little friction. Let's just say that the least. It must have been hard because to say like beans is one of your favorite, and then now y'all gotta go mic for
Well,
mic.
we still said he was our favorite even when we was going through the shit. We
Oh
love our
what?
craft.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we were
they were
still
saying that.
listening to their shit and everything, bro. You know, we ain't emotional MCs like that. Like I still play your shit.
Mm,
If it's good, I'm playing it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
got you, got you.
That's why I had told people before because people had asked me how was it like that. I said it's more like competition. It's like sparring. You know what I'm saying? I said it ain't really like that. It's more bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Because they was in Yonkers doing state property video. So if it was really like that, they wouldn't have been here doing it. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it was just sparring, and we used to do that at the R all the time. Everybody was whatever, whatever, but it was just sparring, man. That's all.
Nah, we was gonna shoot each other. We was shoot each other.
Damn, Sal, you just messed my shit up.
We was definitely verbal. We was definitely verbal sparring, but we was so cool that it was
Yeah,
when you give a fuck about somebody, it's
I know.
different. But like when your ego and pride's involved because of somebody you fuck with, it could have got ignorant. That's the only beef that we ever had, that rap beef that could have got ignorant, because it's like you know what it is outside. You know how the R rolled, and they rolled
Yeah,
a certain way, and it just
I
was what it was. But we got over it, and then it was all love, and like to this day we still rock stages together.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. When they was recording, Styles did go down there and say, "Y'all hurry up and get out of here, man." That's what I was told, allegedly. But yeah, but it's all love.
so like when it was on during that time, did y'all perform in Philly at that
Yeah,
time?
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yep.
Wow, wow. And what
Yeah,
was
I
it?
was going to Philly Dolo.
Damn, salute to you.
Me and Hit Hard be in the whip, rocking the shows, doing what we had to do. I mean, Philly love us. Philly love us, so they always gave us love, and it wasn't. It was what it was. Those was different times. Like there wasn't no internet. It wasn't Insta. I mean, it was internet. It wasn't no Instagram. Wasn't no Twitter. So those were the cowboy days, I like to call them. So
Yeah.
a wolf no wolf, and you know what it is when you see somebody in a certain place. You know how it go.
Right,
Right.
right. Now that's dope.
Yeah.
Where did that beef come from? I want to end it on this note. Where did it start? Like
Egos, being cool, egos, and I really don't fucking know to this day. A
so
few songs.
you don't even know who threw the first shot.
I can't. I feel like Hove did and then slid out.
Oh wow.
I feel like Hove and Kiss kept being on the same remixes,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, I really don't fucking know. It had started with the songs, and then it just turned into something.
The
That's
best
how
of me,
it's a
the best of
competitive.
me.
It's competitive. It's
Got you.
competitive.
Remember that, Mo?
What's that?
The best of me record.
The
Yeah.
Maya joint, right?
Yeah.
Kiss that did it first with Maya. Yeah, and then he turned around and did it. So I understand what Styles saying. Like it was remixes being done over and whatever. Yeah.
I think in the R. Kelly joint too, before they did the best of both worlds. I think the Kiss do R. Kelly joint.
No, Kiss and Styles did
Nah,
after the show, after party, and they did it over.
Oh yeah. That's what it was. Y'all killed that too. That was
yeah.
Yeah,
crazy. That
Thank
was
you.
nah. Well,
yeah.
you got some of the most iconic freestyles. That's another thing too with the mixtapes. I don't think
Yeah.
people know, but I feel like you should get more credit for that whole mixtape era in terms of like y'all really held it down. Like,
Yeah.
Crazy.
like ain't them D Block mixtapes, them Locks mixtapes, forget about it, man. Them shits was moving like blue magic in the 70s.
For sure.
Word up.
That's for sure.
It was. Word up.
That's why, Mo, I took that personal. I'm not starting. No, I'm just speaking out loud. This is a DJ show, and I'm speaking as a DJ.
Yeah,
Like when I heard of like, oh, we started the mixtape thing, I was like, I can't I can't go with that, because I come from me and X doing mixtapes. That's how he got known. You know what I'm saying? And Locks was there, Warlocks, they was there doing the same thing. So that's why I was like, I don't know about that one, Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to you, Jimmy, but all the Clue mixtapes and all of that stuff, like I was like, I don't know.
I mean, shit, them D Block and them Locks mixtapes, shit.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Crazy.
Them bars on them joints, shit, forget about it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like them verses off the mixtapes, like niggas' albums couldn't even fuck with them shits. Like them.
Nah.
Nah.
That's a respect for the craft. Like we always respected our craft.
And y'all always was ripping down niggas' beats, not to cut you off. Y'all always ripping niggas' beats.
Yeah.
Down.
You gotta feed the streets.
Definitely. So what's the different mind state with doing a mixtape opposed to doing an album?
Well, album, you tap into more your creativity, what's on your mind, what you're doing. And a mixtape, you just fucking ripping, to be honest with you. A mixtape is you honing your craft. You know what I mean? Making an album is you finding new craftsmanship within making your craft. You know what I mean? Mixtapes, you sharpening your steel with a mixtape.
Gotcha. Yes, sir.
Mixtape, you just blowing down somebody's beat, man. You don't care about
man. Yeah, bro. Word. That's what's crazy. But now we transitioning from I want to say the gangster to the gentleman. How do we go into this new life now? Because you creating stuff, new avenues for children, mothers, fathers to be healthy out here in these streets. So how do we get into this realm?
Transitioning, man. Transitioning. Growth and maturity is part of life. I'm from Yonkers, New York. I haven't lived in Yonkers since I was probably 20, but I've never stopped being in Yonkers. So I love my community. I love pretty much any impoverished people of color community, and it's about uplifting and doing what you can to bring change about. And health is the most important thing we have as a people. We need to focus on it more. So I'm a passionate guy. So it's I just turned on my gangster for something a little more better.
Yeah.
A lot more better. Like, you know what I mean? To help our own. Yeah. To help my own. So it's more so of, I've always been a gangster and a gentleman. You just make your transition as you get older. You're supposed to get more mature. I'm not an OG looking to be in a young fella spot. So it's my duty and my job to teach people, how to be better or how to work on being better. There's a time I weighed 240 pounds. I had eczema, post-nasal drip, sinusitis, and a very horrible temper. Eating clean, juicing giving me the balance to have control over my temper, my mind state, what's going on. So why wouldn't I spread that to my community when I know a lot of us have chemical imbalances just because the food we putting in our body, and that food causes you to react to certain ways when you may not have to. So just try to bring balance in life. Work on being balanced. Work on bringing balance to life.
Word.
That's dope.
That's super dope. You rewiring the mindset of the people right now. You know what I mean?
I'm just a messenger. A messenger.
Not to cut you off, but coming from you, like we listen to you, but it's Bible damn near how people listen to you in the streets. So for you to rechange the thought process, like, look, you don't gotta do McDonald's. You can go down. You come right here to my store. Come get this smoothie right here. It's going to balance you out. What you do last night? Let's clean that out. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Like today, I was at the juice bar, and even like the people that work for him, my boy hit. You know what I'm saying? These kids came in there to get it. Like,
It don't work for me. That's my partner.
Oh,
His
partner, my bad. Okay.
He
I didn't know.
Yeah.
But when I was in there today, a kid came in there, and it was three girls, and one had a soda. And Hit said, "Do you know how much sugar you drinking or whatever?" And then he showed them something with the grams. He said, "Yo, you drinking this much sugar?" And then, they was like, "Oh, I ain't know." And then they got a smoothie for him. So when I was in there, I was like, "Yeah," you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Yo, Styles, just over the weekend, man, you did a live, and you was sending a message to Big Pharma and Big Brother in the big establishments. And did you get any responses from that?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Now, what's some other things I want to get into that.
I got response from the people that what I try to show people all the time is especially as I get, as I say, I work on continuing to grow. Mm-hmm. I like to pick my fights wisely. I like to be smart about it, and I like to somebody gotta be willing to have a conversation and give the message out. And I understand why these things are set up and why they're set in play. So instead of continuously being mad and let them control my narrative, I control my own narrative, and I'm a messenger, like I said. So my message is even for them. Like, you know what I mean? It's my job to heal my people first and foremost, because we're doing, we're number one target on the list when it comes to being unhealthy. So it is my job to cure my people first. But as a person in health business, it's my job to cure all people. Word. Not as you grow and you expand, you understand. Like, just think about the Midwest. That's mainly white people. They unhealthy as fuck. So do I be biased and say I'm just going to take care of my people, or do I spread my message to all people? Now then, when you think about it like this, how many kids are half black and half white? Too many for you to even put a number on. So I don't have an antiquated way of thinking. I feel like although I'm 48, I am a futuristic being. I look towards the future, and I look at to present things to other people. So Big Pharma is missing money because everybody's not. A lot of people want to be natural, and you already got your customers. That ain't going to change, but you could open your eye to look different. I don't expect my message to reach all of them, but if it just reaches one of them and they get it and they put forth the effort to make a change, then we're going to get some change going. We getting change going regardless, but it's my duty to try to make even the big establishment know I am not a threat. I'm a promise, but I'm a promise you could work with.
Word.
Got you. But also, you said some things in there. I seen a few people highlight it. You fucked up your spot with the Illuminati.
Yeah.
What you meant by that?
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah. I mean, there's a people are passive and get soft for the elite or to gain something. I was joking around, but not joking around. Like, I've done enough to miss a lot of phone calls I should have got, but those are from my actions and the way that I didn't care if someone was a CEO or
a gatekeeper.
I've had conversations where, like, that shit don't move me. I don't give a fuck. Like, I can't be bought, so I can't be sold. Like, you know what I mean? And vice versa. So with that being said, that kind of makes you I felt like seriously, like, if they had somebody like me, and people hear Illuminati and get crazy, but we all have our own societies. Your homeboy, you got a clique, you got a crew, you got this, you do things a certain way. So that's part of society. But I felt like if I was in a position, I'm the type of guy that's gonna change the elite. I'm not gonna fall under their umbrella. I'm just not. I'm not built to do that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm more alpha minded, but
Nice.
I care about my people. So I would have had the Illuminati doing shrooms,
Word.
giving out produce in the hood,
Yeah.
giving out grants, giving out funds,
Yeah.
building centers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody got to be willing to give the message without really giving a fuck how people feel. I've just learned how to not give a fuck in a positive way now. So my message is always what it is. You see what I'm into on the side. I'm into healing people. So,
Yeah.
you know, I found my own way.
Look, I salute you because you actually went to the town hall meeting. And
Oh, yeah,
we
for
were
sure.
there
He
talking
said he
to
do that
hey,
all the time, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Talking about the rent is too high. This, that, and that. I said, yo, man, this is ill. I don't never see no artists do no shit like that.
Yeah, I'm involved with like I said, I'm from here. I'm from Yonkers, so it means a lot to me to think about the youth that's coming up. We do our work in the city. You'd be surprised at the things I'm at and the people I speak to and what I go through. That one happened to get filmed, so it was, but I pretty much, if I could do something for my people, like I said, I'm gonna do it. I'm not always right. I'm not always,
One thing I like about
on the
Styles
right
is
page, but my heart's always in it for my people.
he ain't scared to speak up. He ain't scared to speak up on something. You remember, Mo, we was watching the video when the cop incident happened.
Top joint, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Styles was right there. He's
Right
like,
there.
well, what are y'all doing? Like,
Yeah.
whatever. So I know that he'll speak up. He's outspoken. He ain't gonna just watch something.
That could have got ugly. He took a stance, like, you know what I mean? That was ill.
Yeah, I ain't like that just for the youth, because I don't want the youth to, like I said, I get passionate. It is, sometimes my 180 negative kind of kicks in when I don't need it to.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But I was just that was a young lady, and I felt like she didn't deserve it. But I also don't want youth seeing how I acted, thinking they could act the same way. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want anybody to get hurt mimicking what I'm doing. Like, you know what I mean? So, shit happens, but like I said, my heart was in the right place.
Got you. Now, Styles, a few years ago, you was addressing Sony about your publishing, and I think it was going towards Diddy, something like that. And you was like, your checks wasn't supposed to go to Diddy no more.
I rectified that.
It was Sony? I don't think it was Sony.
No, Styles. I put the video up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rectified that though.
Okay.
I fixed that.
That's what's up. So them checks is coming to you now. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I fixed that. Yeah, we got more than that. All the way fixed that.
So when you put out that live, how long did it take to get fixed?
It didn't take long. Like sometimes you got to be strategic about what you're doing. And I'm not going to get into the whole story because that is water under the bridge.
Correct.
But like Superior said, I do not mind speaking my mind, and I'm not afraid of what probably most people are afraid of when it comes to establishment and the consequences and repercussions you get when you go against the establishment. That doesn't play part in how I move. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, things like that is why I missed my draft in the Illuminati. You know what I mean? Shit like that. I'll be acts of those, acts of that nature.
Got you. Now, I feel like with the locks and the whole publishing thing, I think y'all could educate a lot of artists on that, because that's essential for artists. You know what I mean? That's your generational wealth in a sense.
Yeah.
What could you say to artists coming
Split sheets. Do your split sheet right away. When you make a song, you make it with another artist, you make it with a producer, you should have that split sheet right away. That's where you get your bread. A lot of people don't do their split sheets. Somebody, you lose after 7 years if you don't collect. You only have a certain amount. Like, say you could have did a song 20 years ago, split sheets wasn't done, but you may only be able to collect for the last 6-7 years. Like, so there's a lot of shit with publishing you need to learn, but I would say the main thing was to always do your split sheets.
Yo. So now when you do features, do you make them send a split sheet first before you even? Okay.
No. I mean, I get to that later.
Okay.
I get to that later. If we in the studio though, and it's my shit, like I'm sending them sheets out. Like, you know what I mean? But you don't have to always do it right on the spot, but you want to remember to get that done.
Correct. That BMF record you did with Rick Ross, huge record. Record. Was the publishing good on that? Not to get in your pockets, but I'm just,
Yeah, the split sheet was correct. Split sheet was correct, dog.
Yeah.
So how did that come about? Like, because Ross got 2 verses on it. So did he send you the record, or he sent you the beat? Like, how did that?
He sent me the beat. It wasn't even the whole record when I first had it. I don't think I remember one day actually people hitting me going, yo, people are going fucking crazy. The song is doing something. I didn't know what they was talking about. They was referring to, yo, the big niche joint you did. And I'm like, what, Ross? I was like, because me and Ross did a few joints, and I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? And then I was busy that day, so everybody kept telling me, yo, they playing this shit, they playing it over and over. So when I heard it, I was like, oh shit. Because when I did it, it was for a mixtape I think he was gonna make. He just gave me the beat, and I actually did a 24. So what you hear is another half. You hear in the first half of the verse. Somebody re-released it before, but it's actually a 24 bars. And I guess he split his 24, made it 12, put my 12 in the middle, then another 12 at the end. And it was a great one for me.
Yeah.
What that felt like when you came in the club and the DJs just ringing that off, like during that time.
Once you're used to that, I mean, once it happens to you, it's part of your lifestyle. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It feels good. But me as an MC, I try to keep myself on a humble plane. So if one fan likes some shit on the mixtape, I'm gonna carry it the same as when the DJ's doing it. I just try to remain as a craftsman, keep pushing forward, and I feel a lot of MCs failure was letting their success or really good looks go to their head, and then it slows you down. Like I appreciate what I get. I appreciate the love, the energy, but I don't let it blow my brain up. Because I got to make another rhyme tomorrow that may not hit the same. So then I'll allow myself to be sad because I don't have that. So instead of doing that, I just stick to the script of being a craftsman.
Got you. Now, the BMF series, are you tapped into that? The 50 Cent joint?
Yeah, I didn't catch up with. I'm gonna wait till this season is over to watch the whole and binge watch the whole season. But yeah, I watched last season. I liked it a lot. I plan on definitely watching. I'm just waiting for it to be done and kind of binge watch it all.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Crazy.
That's what's up. Little Meech doing a great job in that.
Great job.
Yeah.
Excellent. Word.
Yeah.
Shouts to him.
Great job.
Shouts to 50 taking over the TV world and all that. Salute. Now, what about you with the acting and all that? Are you trying to tap into that? Like getting some movies, some TV series?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. Shout out to my partner Poobs. Poobs and myself got a couple scripts written.
Okay.
He's still writing. Before I get into that, I probably work on another novel. I don't know if you know, but I wrote a fiction novel called Invincible before. So I'll probably work on a second book, and then definitely so.
Now I remember when you dropped your book. It was a show. It was a Dat Pip show. It was you on the bill. They had me on the bill. You know what I mean? I do my 1-2. Red Cafe. I think J.R. Ryder. It was in Brooklyn years ago. It might have been like 2010. I don't know, maybe 13, a while ago. And your book had just dropped that week, and you was like, I'm not an artist. I'm an author.
Facts.
Going off on niggas. He was like, I'm not an artist. I'm an author. So if you're not buying my book or I'm not signing your book, I'm not doing no interviews as an artist. That shit was funny as heck.
Yeah, I get it. I got it. My author bag.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah, that was dope. Yeah, Mo.
I just want to know, because we transitioned with the health thing. I'm still on that because it's very important. Are we going to get a Juices for Life album or mixtape, anything?
I don't know. I was actually thinking about that before.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do something creative but in a different way. I don't want to say it yet because I don't want people to know, and I don't want my idea to get stolen. But I do have some creative in mind for something really creative in mind for the brands, definitely.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Now, good. All right.
I'm gonna ask this real quick. Now, shouts to the homie Giant from the bartenders and all that.
No doubt.
Preparation before like hitting the bar and all that.
Say that again.
What's your preparation before hitting the bar and all that?
Stretch.
You stretch? Mm-hmm.
Stretch, drink some water, and plan to release whatever energy that I got in my body and make sure I feel good after. Really, that's my main joint right there.
Nah, fact.
Stretch, drink some water, and use that time to release.
Yeah, because the bar is no joke. I ain't gonna front. When I first hit the bar with Giant and Kiss, man, Kiss was laughing at me because I was out of it. I felt
it's all good.
I felt like I got hit by a train. Like I had to just I got it on video, but it's all good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
no, I was gonna ask because we got the Juices for Life in Yonkers, and I just saw the new store that he got in Scarsdale. I don't know how new it is. It's new for me because that's the first time I saw it, and it's nice. Is there any other stores that you have, or you planning to open some more spots?
Yeah, it's another juice bar coming in White Plains on Grand Ave. Definitely plan on opening. I don't plan on stopping.
Okay.
I don't plan on stopping.
Salute.
Yeah, I just wanted to give a plug on those so they know where it's at. The one on Yonkers is on Yonkers Avenue.
Yeah, 211 Neppahan Avenue in Yonkers. Pharmacy for Life is 832 Scarsdale Avenue in Scarsdale. It's the Juices for Life in 1028 Castle Hill. 3463 Tremont. One in Brooklyn. One on Fordham. We rocking and rolling. That's it.
Yeah.
Word.
Yo, Styles, on this line right here, I don't want to misquote it. You said, I'm the second best. The first is big. You still feel like that?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Shit. Fuck yeah, bro.
I wanted to bring that side out.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm supposed to feel like that. I mean, if you don't feel, one, I feel like the best really is people's personal opinions. And what works for you as an individual is the reason why you choose who's your favorite MC, yada, yada, yada. But I also feel as an MC, you should feel you are the best MC. If you're a top tier real MC, you should have that confidence within yourself. So hell yeah, I feel like that.
That's what's up.
Everybody should feel that way. DJs, actors, you should feel that way.
Yo, real quick, Styles, could you take us to the sessions with Big or the sessions at Daddy House and all that? Like, because I mean, like, I never really heard y'all really break it down, like the sessions. Like, what was those sessions like with Big?
A lot of pot, a lot of liquor, heavy crews, chilling, and a lot of energy, and craftsmanship all mixed in. Entertainers, hungry, plans to take over. So session is, from not even just bad boying with Big, even what's crazy is when I think about it, like, you know what I mean. I've been fortunate enough. The group has been fortunate enough. We've always been around the best. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
God bless my brother X was a legend before he made an album. A lot of people outside of our town, they know now over the years from hearing it. But if you lived in Yonkers, X was already a star before he became a star. So to be able to Rough Rider sessions and Powerhouse was some of the most amazing sessions that ever happened. Bad Boy with Big, some of the most amazing sessions that ever happened. It's really hard to describe because it's like,
Got you.
You can't paint the picture of hunger the correct way,
right?
And fire in everybody's belly and their eyes, and a thirst to just make it out of the situation you're in. And it's a big accomplishment to come from a hood anywhere, like, you know what I mean, and then be able to get on and significantly make impact and have people fuck with you. So it's those sessions is part of the reason why I have so many albums now today. I still have fire in my belly and my gut, and I still work how I worked back then.
Got you.
And Rec, they used to go hard where if you wasn't like down and you was just there like a fly on the wall and looking, you would swear that they was gonna stab each other up after the shit. But it was just lyrical, you know what I'm saying? It was strong, even Eve was in a couple of those sessions. Eve
Definitely.
was, biting some,
Yo,
it was one time real quick. I don't know if Styles knows about this, but back then when I think Suge Knight wanted the Locks and I think X at one point. But I remember that in the beginning he sent Snoop up here to recruit. You know what I'm saying? So it was one time Snoop came up and Y had me and a few others take him out to the strip club and stuff like that. But it was a session upstairs before we went out. I don't think the Locks was there, but X was there. Corrupt was there. Corrupt's my man. Big shout out to Corrupt.
Yeah.
X, that's the first time X was like, New York niggas don't fuck with perms. He had said that in the verse. So I was just like, man. And Snoop was like, I hear you, nephew. And now, that's all that was and shit. And so,
speaking of doing joints with top tier artists and all that, what was that session like with, or was it a session? Did you fly the verses in for Reservoir Dogs?
That was in person.
Oh, word? Oh, you got to take us there. Take us to the studio.
That was in person. That was in. We was fresh off the road of somewhere. Actually, everybody laid their verse except me that night. That's why my verse had so much attitude in it, to be honest.
I don't give a fuck who you are. Fuck who you are.
Yeah, so we came from somewhere, like fresh off the road, went to the session, but everybody wanted to go out. There was a club that night that something was happening. So right around when I think everybody went except actually Hove and myself. So then my session was booked for the next day, and I remember God Bless the Dead, man. Ice Pick was with me. The funniest shit is when I got out the booth, Hov was dying. He's like, "Man, you shooting at us, huh?" It's like, oh shit, like, but it wasn't tension or none of that. It was like more so, you know, I was nuts back then anyway, so.
I'm glad Styles is saying this, and I'm not saying this. So I'm good. He was a live wire back then. Now he thinks about it. He thinks about it.
I gotta say this because you cool as fuck right now. Like, this is the promise I ever saw you in an interview. I seen you go off in interviews. I seen you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But,
so
I'm usually calm, but I do have I speak my mind.
What's your sign?
I'm a Sag.
Okay, got you. I thought you was a Gemini.
No, I'm a Sagittarius.
Got you. Oh, now on that song Reservoir Dogs, I gotta ask you this: who got the best verse? Like
me? Fuck is wrong with you? What?
Nigga Styles balked over. He said, "Fuck is wrong?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope. It's what? Jay on there, Beans, Source Money, Kiss, Sheik.
Yeah, it's a powerhouse. It's a powerhouse lineup on that.
That's crazy.
Now, the lineup. Was you there when he was mixing the joint? Because you said you laid yours last, or
No, I wasn't there for the mix. I was there for everybody verse though, but I wasn't there for the mix.
So when you finally heard the final version,
I love it.
Got you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Got you.
Just like everybody else. If you don't love that shit, you don't love hip hop.
Nah, that shit's crazy.
That's great. Retarded.
Now Eric Sherman did the beat, right? I think he got credited. Yeah, I think he got credited for the beat.
He might have. He threw me off first now with that. Maybe.
Yeah. We got the internet
And
right.
back then, we didn't even care who the producer was. If the beat was hot, we was blowing it down.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
But is it safe to say that the Lox is the most loyalist group in hip hop?
Easy. It's the safest.
Yes.
That is the safest.
Yeah. Definitely.
The truest. I would say that's the truest.
Word one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Easily.
So with that being said, what is the Lox's biggest challenge in hip hop history?
Being authentic. It's a blessing, but it's also a challenge. People sometimes people, like you said, if you can't be bought, you can't be sold. They kind of fear that. You know what I mean? Plus we did shit in our early career that people knew it was just bigger than rap with us. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I think that right there leads to business wise people knowing you can't be tampered with.
That's dope.
Yeah,
because you see all these groups go through it. You know what I'm saying? Like they break up, but we never saw that with the Lox, and I want to salute you on that.
Word.
Yeah, brotherhood first.
Yeah, definitely. Oh man, I think you probably should give some tips on that, y'all. You know what I mean? You, Kiss, and Sheik, because we see them come and go.
Yeah,
all the time.
All the time.
And y'all been rocking how long now? Y'all been in the game what? At least close to 30?
Close.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah.
Close.
2023, y'all came in the game, what, 95, was it?
Yeah.
They came in the game 95, but they was still together way before that.
Yeah.
Got you. Nah, definitely. Now, Styles, if you had to do a collab with R&B singers, whether from today, we ain't got much, but or even if it's like Marvin Gaye and all that.
Marvin.
Okay.
Marvin and Curtis.
Wow, man.
Marvin makes smoking music, man.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah.
Yeah.
Marvin
Yeah.
Gaye, Curtis Mayfield, definitely easy.
Okay.
That'd
And
be
James
good.
Brown,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
and James
Wow.
Brown,
Wow.
yeah.
You know what be ill and being that you got chemistry, especially Chic and Ghostface. Like if you and Ghost was to do like a project, you know what I mean? Being that you're both got the Ghost moniker and all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. We got the Twin Ghost Experience song.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
On one of my albums, me and Ghost got it's called the Twin Ghost Experience.
Twin
Dope.
Ghost Experience.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope. Dope.
Yo, so hold on. You and Havoc, y'all got another project? No.
Yeah, I think another one's
on.
gonna come up out
on.
of I had a lot of fun doing that.
Yeah, I like that project.
Yeah, that's a dope project.
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
dope project,
Yeah.
man.
And it's good to see Havoc back out, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yes it is.
Yeah. And Havoc on his health regimen too.
Yeah, he don't be playing around, he be getting to it.
Facts. Facts. I rock with Habit. That's the homie. Rest in peace, Prodigy too.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah, rest in peace.
That's okay.
Now, speaking on Havoc and Prodigy, like where do you rank Prodigy at as a lyricist?
One of the greatest. One of the greatest. Especially of our era. That's easy. That's not even difficult. He said so much incredible shit that P's definitely one of my favorite lyricists.
Got you. Where was you at when that whole shit with Prodigy and Jay-Z popped off? Like, was you more so on the Prodigy side or the Jay-Z side, like, or you just was like enjoying the moment?
I'm always on the lock side.
Got you.
Got you watch warfare play out. I was cool with both of them. I was just viewing it, but honestly, I was wishing it didn't happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest with you, I'm not a person who likes to see people in beefs.
Gotcha.
If I'm involved, I don't give a shit. Old me.
Yeah.
But as far as like watching other people go through shit, I'm not a fan of that.
Gotcha.
Like, you know what I mean? I'd rather see positivity.
Word.
Facts. Was it a time when I guess somebody else had beef, but you got to wreck it with somebody and they might have beef with somebody and then it's an uncomfortable situation where...
Not for me.
Okay, got
That's y'all business. Y'all got beef, go handle that shit.
Yo, Rec, you asked me about that, Rec. Remember you asked me about the record that he did with X? Remember I answered it? I said, there used to be my dog using my left titty. You had asked me, and I said, yeah, they was mad at X, but they ain't say nothing to Styles. I said that in the interview. I said they knew better to say something to him. But I said that.
Definitely.
Yo, man.
Mo, I know you got...
Now, all I want to know about was the relationship. Like, what was the energy with you and X? Do you have an X story that people really don't know about?
I got a lot of X stories. None of them are. The X is crazy, so I can't really say that. I can't really say that. One thing I always actually remember is not like God body, but X used to call me like I guess he seen something in me that I didn't even know before, but he used to say I had like I had God energy in me, like he told me I was the first person to ever tell his mother he was talented, which fucked me up one day, and he always would remind me of that. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? One day I met his mother outside the studio. I was like, yo, your son is hella talented. He's like one of the best MCs in the world. And that meant a lot to him. And I thought he would forget about it. Like, you know what I mean? This is before any of us was on. And I remember when we shot the last video we did together, Bout Shit, he still remembered it. Like, you know what I mean? He would bring it up and remind me and be thankful, you know, just, you know, I get, you know, for me, X is from School Street. I'm from Roshan, a few blocks away. So I think I knew X before I knew Sheik and Kiss.
Wow.
I always, you know, seen X. So just his energy and what he was about. Like, I remember being in the county pen, and this one I always tell people because I don't know how he knew this. X brought me to a battle. He see me in the county. I didn't see him. He came. I was literally on D block. He came like nigga, you got your shit right? I'm like, of course. Like, it is what it is. He's like, come with me. Now we in the pen, and somehow X has a room full of, and a place I've never seen. I don't know if it was church, whatever, but he just found it was a room. It was a drummer there, and mad MCs lined up the battle. I was like, yo, that was X. Like, you know what I mean? He was about that. He was about that. He was about that challenge life.
Yeah.
How that battle played out?
Word.
We took that. We took that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
We took that. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Yeah, and he always been that way. Styles is right, man. I told you what he did when I did Wu-Tang. I did Wu-Tang and Burroughs. That's before we even knew of Rough Riders or anything. And he opened up for Wu-Tang. Me and my brothers, DJ Truth, we had got Wu-Tang to come to Yonkers, and they didn't have an album out. They just had Protect Your Neck. But I told you, Mo, they had like 100 niggas with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when X went to open up for him, he had a little time, and he said, "Motherfucker, Wu-Tang," and I was like, "Oh man!" And then Ghost was going off, not Ghost, Old Dirty was going off. But like I told you, RZA had those guys. Like RZA said something with his fingers, and everybody just stopped.
That's the Abbey.
You know, that's the Abbey. Yeah. But X did diss him. He didn't care. You know.
That's all. That's ill, bro.
Man.
So what about, hold on, so what about you and Styles, man? Like, look, man, y'all got a lot of history out here in YO. You know what I mean? How did y'all, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, Styles, I'll let you talk.
Superior's a legend, man. He's been part of the hip hop culture in Yonkers, you know, throughout history, man. He's a, you know, that's fucking Superior, man. He's been DJing since he was a kid, man. And doing business, man.
He saw you with the Philly sitting in the chair. That's across from the gas station D block. So he's in the chair, rolling up and shit. Yeah, but we all been in our own lanes, Mo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I always say the most hated because I figure that I know all these people and these millionaires and all this stuff. Some of them don't rock with me, so that's how I help myself by just saying, well, I'm the most hated. I just go with that, you know? But they always been in their own lane. We always been in our own lane separately. Yonkers don't get the credit that we started a lot of stuff that people just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, it used to be Mount Vernon versus Yonkers. It used to be stuff like that. Because they had Heavy D, they had, you know, they kept saying, "Oh, we got this." But when we came with the four-headed monster, when we had the Locks, Mary, X, they couldn't mess with that. That's when it was over, you know. But we always got love for Mount Vernon. You know, I'm from there also. So big shout out to Mount Vernon. But yeah, Yonkers, we always been in our own, you know, lane. Fonda Ray is from Yonkers. The girl sing "Over Like a Fat Rat."
Word.
Yeah, she from YO.
Yeah, that's ill.
Yeah.
Did you say Did you say Lady Gaga from out there?
Lady Gaga's from Yonkers, bro, but she just don't, you know, I tried to get her on something and she just didn't want to. I ain't talking bad about her. I ain't got nothing to say, but yeah, she was living in Yonkers.
Yeah, the Elise is listening, my nigga, you know what I mean? I get it.
Yeah, she was living in Yonkers.
Speaking on that, didn't Mary give your demo in to Diddy?
Yeah.
That's ill.
Yep.
And we can't forget Mona Lisa. The Locks did a song with Mona Lisa in the beginning.
Yep, Sporty Thieves.
Yeah.
Oh, Sporty Thieves also. You know, rest in peace to Marlon Brando. We got a lot of MCs, man. We got MCs that didn't even make it yet, but still legends in the town, like Bill Blass,
Facts.
Phil Blunts, Bill Blass, Black Jesus, Tiger Ball. We got some people. You know what I'm saying? Olympics, J Nam, Kerry.
Word.
We got some people, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Yo, Styles, man, I gotta ask you this. Now, you probably was on the dark side that day. Now, because you went off on math, you know what I mean? And was it the day? Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, or it was just something he did?
I don't think I went off. I wouldn't consider that a go off.
Well, shit.
That wasn't a go off.
He was making a point.
What you call that, then, Styles?
It's definitely not a go off.
Okay.
It was I voiced my opinion. I still said it was love. I stated how I felt. I stated what I didn't like. You know, that ain't a go off.
Gotcha.
I ain't disrespect him. I ain't said nothing bad about him. I stated what I wouldn't do or what I didn't like and what it was. And it's all love. I get it. I'm a little older. You know what I mean? I rock with kind of old school ways. So sometimes my brain works old, but I didn't feel like I went off. It was just I didn't like how the situation panned out.
Gotcha.
So I didn't think I went off. Like I didn't appreciate how it panned out for the moment. But you know,
you just voiced your opinion. Like
I got love for Math.
Got you.
I got love for Math. He's a good dude. Just didn't like what happened.
Got you. Now you think you probably could have called him, or you just was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go live."
Yeah, I could have called him, but that wasn't the point. The point was for other people to know that people viewed things in different manners and how it was. Like, you know what I mean? I was just stating how I felt.
Got you. Got you. Man, listen. I tell people when you step in this interview thing, you have to, especially if you building relationships. And I told Math, I wound up speaking to Math that day. He called my show. And I said, yo, did you reach out to Styles? Yo, I was trying to get through, Rec. I couldn't get through, this, that, and the third. You know, like communication is everything, man. You know, you don't want to ruin relationships. I'm gonna be honest, like my thing is I don't play politics, but communication is big with me. And especially if I know somebody got a little friction for whatever reason or some, you know, bad history. I don't want to say bad blood, bad history there. I'm gonna make sure, yo, homie, I don't know if I can interview you because I want to speak to the homie first. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to get involved in, you know, I don't want to be in the middle of that. You dig what I'm saying?
We don't have to mention names, but I when I seen Styles, I asked him. I ain't gonna say no name, but I asked him first. Whatever. So I got what you're saying.
Out of respect, that's what you're supposed to do, especially when you got a relationship with somebody, because you know when you build relationships with somebody like a Styles, a legend, you don't want to ruin that. You know what I mean? In no kind of way. So you know, but
why I really wanted to do the interview, because like I said to you, Mo, I said there's so many different sides of Styles that he, how he feels, what he does, all of this stuff he doesn't get credit for. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yo, and that's why I talk about him going to the town hall meetings and shit like that, and dealing with you know, helping the black lady getting her ass whooped on the ground, and cops is doing it. He stepped to him with no problem. So I feel like a lot of that need to be highlighted crazy. You know what I mean?
I did a Halloween party last year. He was there for that. Him and Jake was there for that one. So, like I said, he be a part of everything. That's why when you always ask me, Mo, yo, what's the deal? Why y'all don't? I said, yo, bro, we all just be in our own lanes, or we be sometimes, like he said, with ego. Sometimes maybe I could have went and talked to them or whatever, but yo, my lane was the DMX lane. So that's how I was on that side. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Yo,
But
Styles, real quick, not to cut your wisdom, Superior.
Mhm.
You call yourself the ghost. Is that because you be ghost writing nigga shit on the low?
Nah, that ain't why.
Okay.
That ain't why. I'm spirited. I'm a spirited individual, and I believe in the spirits probably more than other people do. So you know what I mean. It come from there.
I'm with you. I got a show
I,
called.
I told people you call yourself that because y'all never gonna see it coming.
Yeah, I'm in and out, very, very much so.
Got you. Now I'm into spirits too. I got a show called Spooky Hours too. You know what I mean? I actually turned it to a TV series, so I definitely rock with the spirits hard body. You know what I mean? But now what's your favorite spooky movie or horror movie or supernatural movie? Let's get into that. Being that you call yourself the ghost.
Damn, that's a good one. That's a good one to ask.
Salute.
I can't even think of one right now. What's my favorite supernatural movie?
Can we throw some names out?
Nah, it's one nigga that's undisputed. I ain't gonna say his name, but we're gonna see if you name him.
I mean, we could go horror because all that taps into the supernatural.
Yeah. I don't really like horror. I'm more of like for supernatural. I would say the early X-Men joints.
Yeah, those are fire.
The early X-Men joints.
What about Ghosts by Patrick Swayze?
Nah, that was weak. that was. I like the. Actually, I would say The Shining is one of my favorites. I would have to go with.
Shining.
I would have to go with The Shining.
Mm-hmm.
On a spooky tip. Yeah. And you know why I would say The Shining? Because years later, I don't know if you ever seen it. There's a documentary on The Shining that breaks down the meaning in a lot of it, which made it even more interesting to watch. Yeah. If you ever get a chance, check that joint out. It's like a documentary that breaks down what the symbolism in Shining. It's really crazy.
You seen part 2?
Yeah.
No, part 2, right?
Nah, I didn't see part 2.
I forgot what it's called, but it came out maybe 5 years ago or something like that, maybe 7 the most.
Oh yeah, I seen that. With I definitely seen that. I was thinking about Jack Nicholson. You talk about I think it was Ewan McGregor who played in that.
I think so. Yep.
Yeah, I seen that.
That was cool too. That was cool, but
that was nice.
The original was fire.
Yeah, the original was crazy.
Definitely.
I used to like the Crip. What was that? The Crip. He always told 3 stories.
Tales from the Crip.
Oh, Tales from the
Crip. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Twilight Zone too.
Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone. Fire.
Definitely Twilight Zone.
Yeah. See now, look. So now we showing the age range.
Yeah, no doubt.
The rec mob, like, yo, what you talking about? Twilight Zone. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hey, y'all could go back and watch it on YouTube, man. It don't matter with the age.
Man.
Nah, look, we all above 40 in here. That's all.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? But those was good days though. The channel, look, the whole goddamn channel, the TV would turn off and turn to the damn colors and shit like that late night.
Definitely so.
And you have a nightmare.
But look what we got now. Like black media, we could all say black media right now is running. It's different now. We got The Godfather.
Yeah,
that series is crazy.
Oh, you talking about The Godfather Harlem or you
Harlem?
Godfather Harlem.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
My man, my man is the executive producer. You know what I mean, Marquand Smith.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay, we got the Wu-Tang series.
Yo, love
that's crazy.
Oh,
yeah.
You know, speaking of that, the Locks need a
come on,
man. What's up with that? Seth?
We
it's
need
coming.
That.
It's coming. It's coming.
Wow.
You're gonna get some kind of film on the Locks. It's coming.
Wow, that's gonna be
okay.
epic.
Yeah.
That's gonna be epic.
We got the 4 joints from 50. You know, BMF, Go Tommy Show, whatever that's called, Force.
Yeah.
We got Ghost Book 2, and we got the other one, Raising Canaan. So there's a lot of joints out there, man.
Fresh Prince.
Fresh
The Fresh Prince one?
Yeah.
Prince
I
of
didn't
Bel
really
Air, that's dope.
Yeah.
I didn't really
like
like
that.
that one.
I saw the
like that
first
joint.
episode, and that was crazy. Like,
I like that joint.
I gotta go back and look at it.
I ain't gonna front. Just off the first 10 minutes of the first episode of that Bel Air joint was crazy. Because shouts to Easy, the block captain, too. He got busy Saturday too versus Hitman Holla. We gotta talk about battle rap too. But Easy got busy in the on his acting tip in that Bel Air joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, but Rec, what about the
Snowfall?
The Snowfall, yeah.
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 Fire.
What about the Mike Tyson joint?
Fire.
Crazy.
Fire.
Oh, the remake that they
a lot of people is turning a blind eye to it because Mike wasn't involved. But if you look at it, the cinematography, the acting, it's
crazy.
Oh, you saw it now. Because remember when
you saw that? Did you see that style? You saw it?
I saw the Mike Tyson joint. Yeah, it's retarded, my nigga. Yeah, crazy.
That's why people I tell people stop being closed-minded.
Nah.
It's an incredible series. Incredible. On Hulu.
Did you see it, Ghost? You saw it?
Nah, Mike don't want me to see it. I'm not watching it.
Okay.
Mike ain't supported. I ain't watching it.
Okay, all right.
Mike's my dog, man. I just did shrooms with Mike.
Hold on,
how was that?
On the show. You ain't see it? We did it right on the show.
Hold on, yo, my charger dying. Keep rocking. I gotta plug it.
Damn.
No, I didn't see that one, man. I didn't see that.
How about that?
Yep, I did his podcast. We did some shrooms.
Okay.
It was an experience.
I got you.
Everybody always asks who's somebody's top 5. But I'm not gonna ask you that. I'm gonna ask you old school. Who's your top 5 old school and not in no order?
Kane, Coogee Rap, KRS, Rakim. 5, I would say. It's 2 of them, but Jungle Brothers.
Wow.
Jungle Brothers.
Okay. All right. I didn't think he would say Jungle Brothers.
Yeah, you messed me up with that one.
I love the Jungle Brothers.
JBs.
The JBs.
Yo, so what about a remix of that? Like that type of sound now?
That'd be crazy.
If it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
I don't really plan too much when I go to the studio. I just hear the beats.
And just
pick the beat I like and pretty much go from there.
Yeah. So all right. So this is another one that we always talk about: independent or major.
Come on. Y'all know that answer.
Yeah.
Y'all know that answer with me. Look at my catalog.
Right.
Independent for sure.
Got you. Speaking of that, because during that time when you decided to go independent, I think that's the time when you and 50 clash.
Yeah.
But I think before that, no. I was gonna say before that, I think Styles was thinking about going.
I was independent before already.
Oh, okay. You was already on Koch at that time.
Yeah.
Got you. But at that time, it was like, okay, it was all about the numbers in a sense with people like 50. But now everybody's going independent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's the way to go. So I want to salute you for leading the trailblazing that path. You know what I'm saying? Now 50 probably looking back in hindsight, he probably like, damn, you know what? Styles and them was on to something. You know what I mean?
Probably not. He caught a big check, so he was all right. He was good.
Yeah, because he was getting independent money with the mixtapes too. So I mean,
he was good.
Nah, matter of fact, you was on Interscope because he was saying I could shut your record down or something like that. And you was like, yo, you probably can. I wouldn't put it past you.
Nah, I wasn't on. I was off Interscope off my second album.
Oh,
Time
okay.
is Money. He wasn't.
Okay.
I don't even think he was out yet.
Okay.
All right.
Got you. I was gonna say, man.
You got frozen head.
It's a lot to ask, but I'm just trying to, because Styles is being cool right now, because you know one wrong question, this shit can go wrong. Like, real. Like,
Come on, don't do that.
Yeah, I told him. I said, man, don't do nothing, man, because then I got to see him later. I got to talk about this shit, man.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool, man. I'm cool.
That's why I'm kind of dancing, because you know I want to keep the energy good.
This is a good interview, though. We respect you for coming on the show, man. Seriously.
Nah, thanks for having me.
Maybe this could be one of many. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to hold you. You know, you gave us an hour and a half of your time, and you know, it's love, man. Yeah. So
always.
On that note, what's the next video for the project you got out? What's the next video? Are you planning to shoot a video?
I'm definitely do Porsche Lights and Haunted House.
The Haunted House, baby. Haunted House.
Haunted House. Let's go for that.
Yeah.
House, y'all.
That's definitely happening today. I probably actually I was thinking about I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but I was thinking about getting a little cinematic for a couple joints. So we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see.
That's dope. Man, when you say Haunted House, man, that shit bring me back to when I was a kid, man. You know, Coney Island had the Haunted House.
Yeah.
Coaster ride, and you had the Haunted House, you know, at amusement parks and shit.
Yeah. I hated those mirrors, right? I hated them. I couldn't get out of there one time. That shit bothered me.
Styles, real quick, your favorite superhero. You can name five. You can name five, but give me your favorite superhero as a kid or somebody you rock with now.
Wolverine.
Okay.
I rock with Wolverine. Hulk, of course.
That's mine. That's my number one.
I can see that.
Hulk, Wolverine. Like as a kid he wasn't, but I like Dark Knight 1 and 2. With Christian Bale. The Christian Bale Batman.
Yeah, his voice is trash in that shit, but other than that, shit fire.
Bane.
Ooh, hard.
I like Bane as a villain. I like the Joker too. I like Bane and the Joker.
Which Joker? Which Joker now?
I like Ledger and I like Ledger and I like Phoenix. I think he did a great job.
What about Jack Nicholson? He played the Joker too.
Yeah, he did a great job. I think the movie wasn't as good as the others though.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I like a lot of superheroes actually.
Yeah.
There's only one more. You named four, so one more.
To be honest,
Iron Man. But Iron Man.
I like Iron Man. He ain't one of my favorites though.
Let me name some joints. Fantastic Four. You fuck with them?
Nah.
Yo, I hate them, bro. I don't like them neither, man. I got into a fuss about Thing and Hawk. I say Hawk a fucking break.
Oh, Dark Spidey. Did I say Dark Spidey? Dark Spidey's my dude.
Okay.
Got you.
Fantastic.
No doubt.
A little soft. They're a little soft.
Yeah,
who's your five, Rec? Who's your five, Rec?
Shit, man. I would have to think, but off the top of the head, I fuck with Batman. You know what I'm saying? Nah, because think about it, he's a ninja. You don't see him coming or going.
I hate Batman.
He has no superpowers, so he's fucking you up off human strength. You know what I'm saying?
You know why I hate Batman? Because every day you leave that house, it's certain shit in that utility belt that's not gonna help you against niggas. So I hated that shit.
Oh,
Yeah, but
man.
then I fuck with of course Wolverine,
Yeah, Wolverine. Yeah.
Hulk, of course. I fuck with Spider-Man.
I fuck with Luke Cage, yo.
Oh yeah, Luke Cage, of course.
You know what I'm
You know what I mean?
saying?
For the people.
Luke Cage good. Luke Cage is a good one. I fuck with Luke.
I'm rocking with Spawn.
Oh
Spawn?
yeah.
Spawn's hard.
Yeah, word. You know what I'm saying?
Spawn's hard.
Yeah.
Mine is Hawk. Hawk first. Wolverine. Superman.
Superman's ass. He always let Batman beat him. His ass.
Yeah, I was mad about that. We was fussing about that too, Mo.
Yeah.
Because we were fussing about that, Mo, and I told you, I said, look, if it was a black Superman, as soon as he said, "Do you bleed?" he'd have grabbed him by his fucking neck and threw him in the sun, and it would have been no more Batman. It would have been over.
But that's what Shazam gonna do. Shazam gonna do that.
That shit's fired. What's the name of that joint with Tupac?
Black Adam.
Black Adam.
Fire.
Black Adam.
Black Adam.
That was hot.
Yeah.
That was hot.
Black Adam. That was dope.
Yeah, definitely. But
Well,
Superman was ass because yo, you the son of Jor-El, my nigga. You got every power in the world, and you still
Can't beat Batman. It's crazy. It's crazy. Shit.
Yo, do this, man. Because I tell people, man, I'm never gonna stop being a grown ass kid. What's your top 5 cereals? I know you on your health shit, but before you stop fucking,
before you was on the health shit,
before you got on the health shit, before you was a health nut. Pause.
See, it's hard to say because I was the type of kid that get cereal and mix them.
Gotcha. What was you mixing?
You know what's funny? I kind of always liked healthy cereals. I like Special K. I like
I hate Special K.
Don't say King Vitamin. If you say King Vitamin, I'm in the
Nah, that's the Wick cereal, dog. I was good on
that's that Wick shit.
That's that Wick shit. I'm good on that.
I was about to sign off.
Yeah, I used to like Captain Crunch. I used to like cinnamon. Captain Crunch, cinnamon Toast Crunch. I always loved Honey Nut Cheerios.
Raisin Bran.
Fruity Pebbles, Lucky Charms.
All right.
Yo,
Apple Jacks.
Oh, Apple Jacks is good with cold milk.
Yeah.
It gotta be cold.
It's gotta be cold. I can't eat no cereal if the milk ain't cold.
King Vitamin was the bootleg Captain Crunch.
Nah, it wasn't. That shit was trash.
I tried to give it a shot.
That shit was straight trash.
Oh, man.
Was you eating that Rex, man?
I ain't gonna front once or twice. But that's how I knew it was trash. Steph ate it once or twice. That's how he knew it was trash.
Facts.
It's trash.
No? Facts.
I didn't like it. I hated Raisin Bran too, Mo. I hated that.
I don't know why I like this shit. I did fuck with the Raisin Bran though.
Oh no, Raisin Bran Crunch is fire. I like Raisin Bran, but it gets
definitely.
Raisin Bran Crunch is the truth. You know what I'm saying?
And I hated Wheaties. Them hard Wheaties.
Wheaties was trash.
I fuck with Jordan, but never fuck with that cereal. You know what I mean?
That was trash.
Yeah. Now, being that we talking about cereal, because without the cereal, you know, he's watching cartoons. Top 5 cartoons, Styles.
Damn.
Thundercats.
Woo! Okay.
Lou.
Silverhawk.
Silverhawks, yeah. Come on, son.
I'm definitely showing y'all age.
Yeah, let's go. You got to go Transformers.
Oh yeah, I was about to say that. Transformers. Come on, man.
I loved it, but it ain't in my top 5.
Okay.
He-Man.
Definitely He-Man.
Yeah.
He-Man.
Bugs Bunny, the whole Warner Brothers joint, and Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
How about Voltron, y'all?
Voltron.
I used to fuck with Voltron.
It was
Fire.
yeah.
Fire. Oh, I almost forgot to ask Styles this. When you and Kiss is doing the back and forth,
Oh,
and
man.
all that, what's that process like? You know what I mean? Like, how do you in that you don't write? Do Kiss write? So how do you go in the booth, do a line, he do a line?
And you play with it. We have a couple different versions of ways of doing it. It's just more of a feeling thing. It's a timing thing. It's an in and out. So it's, you know, if you listen to them, if you go back and listen to them, some of them are lines here and there. Some of them are few words than few words. So it depends on how the beat is, what we're doing, and the technique. But some of it I may have, like if he's doing 4, I'm doing 4, or he's doing 2, I'm doing 2. And then there's some where we're just playing with the whole thing throughout it. So it's different techniques and different ways of doing it. Usually one of us will go, sometimes one of us lays all the parts, then the other one catches it. So the blank space is there, and you just got to kind of really have great timing. There's times we've had 2 mics set up and doing it like that. So it's a few different ways.
Wow.
Got you. Now at a show, what's the energy like for back and forth with you and Kiss?
It's always amazing.
Man, that's epic. Now, a lot of people always wondered, would you and Kiss do a Kiss and Styles project on some back and forth shit, in and out shit?
Pretty sure we are.
Salute.
No doubt.
The coach need that. And I'm gonna say this: Sheik is ill as a motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Definitely.
Yes.
Felt like they was trying to, act like Sheik wasn't coming with that heat, man. So
yeah, that's the energy of the group.
yeah, shouts to Sheik, man.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
That's the gorilla.
Yeah, yes, facts. Silverback, you know what I mean?
Like I told you, Mo. Remember I didn't tell Rec this. I think I told Rec this. I said, yo, back in the days when it was before Styles was down with him, when it was just Jay and Sheik, I said y'all would think Jay was the whatever. I said Sheik was the monster. You know what I'm saying? I got stuff with Sheik. Sheik was really, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was telling you. I was like, man, I said they all feed off the same energy. It just depends who's gonna take over on that song. That's all.
Right.
That's all that is.
You know what's so crazy about y'all? The lots, because Sheik always been in the gym, right? Correct.
Yeah.
You would think he'll be like more spearheading the health movement. I mean, I know he's on that, but it seems like you took that on, like you spearheading that, the whole health thing.
Just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. I get the message, and that's what I do. I spread it.
Also, what he was going through, he was trying to heal himself. So as he was healing himself, then he was letting everybody else know what they could do to heal themselves.
What up? You know who it is? SP the Ghost, LOX, D Block, and right now you're checking out Unsung Heroes. Yeah, you want to see the dopest interviews, dopest artists, ill content. You know what it is? Unsung Heroes. Ghost told you so. Right now you are tuned in to M.Reck TV. Yeah, stay tuned.
Salute. All right.
Salute. Thank you, bro.
Word. Salute.
All right. Peace, my brother. This M.Reck TV content is sponsored by thestreamboss.com. Get all your new TV shows, favorite movies, and everything from here. Sports, pay-per-view. Go to thestreamboss.com. M.Reck TV.